Guys, Bill coming back at you with another video, and today we're going to be doing an update on the sick Northern Light Big Bud Auto. Okay guys, so it's been a week since I first showed you this girl here. She was really hurting. So I wanted to give you an update to show you how she's doing now. Okay, so there she is. Pretty massive autoflower for sure. Now, just to recap a little bit, about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, she started showing some really bad deficiencies, and I was trying everything I could think of to counteract that, but she just wasn't taking it. So what we did, I'll show you right off the bat here. What we did was we took the 5-gallon fabric pot and we set it into this 7-gallon, essentially making this an 8-gallon. Now the reason I did that was because the root system on that thing is so thick, and it's filled the entire pot. And what I believe was happening was it was using up the nutrients I was giving it, and being gone all day working, I just couldn't keep up with the feeding of it. So by doing that, by making that 3-gallon into a 5-gallon, and the roots will go straight through that fabric pot like nothing, to get to the outside. Now we have about 1 inch of dirt all the way around, plus there's about 3 inches extra at the bottom. So it's quite a bit more soil, that's quite a bit more nutrients, and that's quite a bit more watering. So now it can grab from the outside of the bag and stay fed for a longer period of time. So let's see how she's doing. I do have this little LED on here, a red blue. I'm going to turn that off so we can get a better look at her. Okay, so I'll put a link up on the side here for the last video if anybody wants to catch up and see what it looked like then. But now she's still damaged. I didn't take off all the leaves, the damaged leaves, for 2 reasons. One reason was if I knew it was going to take a little bit if she was going to recover at all, and I didn't want her taking out nutrients out of the leaves that weren't damaged yet. So I left the damaged ones on so that it would continue taking out of those instead of attacking new leaves. So, and that was one reason. The other reason was because there's still some green on them leaves, and if I pulled off every damaged leaf on here, there would be hardly any leaves to photosynthesize. So that's the reasons I didn't pull off all the damaged leaves. There's still lots of damage there. And also too, when a plant is done with its leaves, totally devoid of any nutrient or if it doesn't have any use for it anymore, it will drop them. So going around, I would pull on the leaves, and if they come out, if they dropped off, then fine, they're gone. If they didn't, that's telling me that the plant is not quite done with that leaf yet. So that's another reason why I left it on. So anyway, let's take a look at some of the buds here. So they have actually started to thicken up a fair bit compared to last time. The calyxes are starting to swell, which is good. That's great. They were very larvae last time, and I mean, they're still not super dense. They're not going to be super dense, I don't think, but they have gained a lot of weight, a lot of girth. So I'm super happy with how she's doing. Now this one, I know in the other video, I showed this one in particular, and I mean, I could pretty much squeeze my fingers together with the bud in between. Now it's got actually a little bit of substance to it, so that's good. That's what we want to see. And I've checked the trichomes, and I still think she's got another week or two left in her. She should have been done right now, but I'm thinking because of this problem, it slowed down the flower timeline, and she's definitely got at least a couple weeks left in her. So, which is good news, because now we can keep feeding her regular, and because now we can keep working on it, keep watching her, keep feeding her, give her everything she needs, and pull her out of that issue even more. And hopefully in a couple of weeks she'll bulk up even more. So anyway, that's how she looks right now. Let me know in the comments what you think, especially if you've watched the last video. What are your thoughts on her, and how does she look? I'm curious to know what you guys think. Okay, so let's just get another look at her from back here. So she's definitely bulked up some, you can tell. But yeah, I do want to know what you guys think, so let me know. Okay guys, so that's a look at the sick girl. I think she's doing pretty good, all things considered, and how bad she was. She was pretty much on death's door, and she seems to be pulling back a fair bit, so I'm happy about that. And we might actually get a decent little yield off of this girl. She's super smelly. I had to put a glove on because I knew I was going to be touching them, and she is very sticky. So trichomes are just starting to turn cloudy. Probably about halfway cloudy, halfway clear. So that's telling me there's probably another couple of weeks before she's at the point where I want to cut her down. So, but we'll be checking on her every day, and I'll come back maybe in another week if she's still here, and we'll take a look at her then too. So, and I'll also be doing an update on the Mars Hydro TS1000 tent and see how they're doing. So, kind of excited to show you. Alright guys, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I'll try to get back to you, and we'll see you on the next one. Happy growing.